Hey yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. And you are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio, son.
I've been out here since 1985, nigga. Huntington Hospital, born and raised. Yeah. I done damn near seen it all in my city. I love Dina.
Right on the Altadena, 10 minutes from LA. True Dina boy, cause Huntington is my birthplace. Go far west, you hit the ghetto. Too far east, you see the white folks that settle. City of the roses, nigga, go ahead and smell them. And sometimes they dipped in all blue, shout out to Kelly. Most of the time, them pedals redder than the devil. Say the wrong words, them niggas get to playing heavy metal. Summertime come round, Glocks come out of boxes. Seasonal weed men knocking niggas for profits. Exit off the 210, make a right and bend the corner. And bet we be hot on you like a sauna. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Huntington is my birthplace. True Dina boy, cause right on the Altadena. City of the rose, nigga, go ahead and smell it. I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, 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 I'm from City of the Roses.
I'm in a city where the cops will kill ya. Small town niggas knowing if you're not familiar. Too hot to rock chinchillas, we just rock concealers. On the everyday grind till our pockets fill up. I'm a prophet pilgrim, travel for collateral. But it was on the east side when I took the antidote. 4 blocks from Lake Avenue, more Vista attitude. Don't let the grass fool ya. Cause you can get a bar like Abdusha or a club owner. I'm your neighborhood provoker, blunt roller, crushed okra. You probably catch me in some red loafers, cause I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Paris. Don't let the grass fool you. City where the cops will kill you. I'm a prophet pilgrim. More Vista attitude.
Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena.
Cause I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from the city where the cops kill you.
Okay, boom pow as I enter. My residence is evident, Pasadena's my center. And I've been bringing wood, you would swear that I had a splinter. And eating rappers alive, you would swear I had them for dinner. I mean, the clock is stopping for me. See, I got Benjamins, but I'm always up on Washington Street. See, I'm so bright, get behind the cop and they stopping for me. Watch your mouth in this city, man, I got the lock and the key. Whoa. Wanna know what the fearing about? Lately we clearing them out, cause we tired of hearing them out. So I'm just showing the interest and hoping you know the difference. Just know my only intentions to know what only be mentioned. I'm from Pasadena. Just know my only intentions to know what only be mentioned. Whoa. My residence is at, watch your mouth. I'm eating rappers alive, I'm from Pasadena.
Nigga, I'm from Paris. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga,
Pasadena's my center.
The fresh smell of roses. The true West Coasters, mosters walk around, birth in the ground, thorn bristle soldiers. Right around the wood, you standing there, Elizabeth, as we stream down our journey on the lake. Niggas muscling up in the gym with the plates. Niggas pockets is fat, eating gems on a plate. High Neef say we got old gangsters, old money. Kenneth Coniston dreams. Head up north to Boston, all to the cuss in the scene. Boy, that boy I clean from the west of the scene. I say West with an S and I walk with a lean. Born and bred in the land of the kings. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. The true West Coast. I say West with an S, with an S.
And I walk with a lean from the west to the scene.
Boy, that boy I clean.
Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. Nigga, I'm from Pasadena.
Nigga, I'm from Pasadena. the land of the kings.
Intricate sound. Intricate.
Yeah. I wanna dedicate this song to the old school. I miss a lot of them jams. Nobody wanna make them anymore. So let me come on. Some old school new shit.
With women exposed, yo, my dick is like the weapon I chose. They mean to disrespect them, but I'm selective with hoes. Epiphanies cross the mental through the winter I write. With the white shit, I'll never live a limited life. Now it's sunny summertime and the women with backs got me reading stats, simple like nutritional facts. But yo, my dick is so clean, acts the women that I do please. You boil it up with lima beans, broccoli, and blue cheese. I know you love it, if you're fed it, don't be heated. Devin said it, fully read it, can't forget it, I'll repeat it. Shit, ha ha ha, yeah, we love these hoes. Fake from the fucking bottom to the top of your clothes. Whether October, August, December, July, give me your center for survival and I'll enter inside. Letting go of all hate now, cool out the rhymes, seat recline in the summertime. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight. Hey yo, it's written like the sunlight, life that I assemble. Said it's one time for sunshine rhymes and instrumentals. Scribes, Picasso's, speak like Frost, I got those. A life less traveled, I chose past the crossroads. But now my fans say, yeah, get the hell out. A song for a girl, fuck a bitch, you're a sellout. Yo, but lyrically I rise, true life live, I do right. Wise as I recite, my sonatas in the moonlight. My light low, a lyric spin me like right round. Flying saucers, a soul spin across Chi-Town. While the flock women fly, rockin' boyfriends like bike locks. Night watch guys, I focus eyes like a cyclops. So creeps be gone, I got my girl by my side. I'ma slap you, fucking try to get inside. Because I got love for mine, ain't no reason to play. Behold my stilo, my people will say. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight. So I'm singing like
your love and don't stop. I can feel it when you get high all night long. And come into my bedroom, honey. What I got's worth more than money all night long.
Said I wanna see you roll. Don't matter if you're lonely, baby. Stand through the fight. Said I wanna see you roll my way. Roll my way. You need a man in your life. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight. Said I wanna see you roll my way, so we could get drunk and smoke weed all day. It don't matter if you're lonely, baby, you need a man in your life. You're strong enough to stand through the fight.
Man, it all goes straight to my lover lady, my lady girl. Damn it all, don't stop cause you a fine lady. Oh, you're right. Man, it all goes straight to my lover lady, my lady girl. Damn it all, don't stop cause you a fine lady. Oh, you're right.
Downtown, baby girl, I'll take you there. Oh, I. Right round any day, I take you away. Oh, I.
Stay a while.
Downtown, baby girl, I'll take you there. Oh, I. Right round any day, I take you away. Oh, I.
Stay a while.
Yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. You are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio. And we got a very special guest with us on the block, Michael Jones. Excuse me. This is not, down south Mike Jones. This is the,
California Mike Jones.
Thank you. How you been, man?
Good. No complaints. How about you?
Good. Striving. You know what I mean?
Living it, huh?
Yes, sir. So, for our audience out there listening, can you just give us a quick background on yourself?
I'm an artist. I pretty much work with every medium that I can. I do murals as well.
Yes.
I sketch. I work with the youth. That's a big thing of mine, is giving back to my community.
Nice.
And then I work, of course, for JPL and NASA. So.
Oh wow! What do you do there?
I do material handling.
Oh really?
So shipping and receiving, basically logistics. So.
Okay. You ever watch The Simpsons?
Of course, man.
Homer was in the power. Oh, that was a power plant. Excuse me.
No, but I think he was in an episode where it was like JPL or NASA based. I believe. I can't remember which one. I think it was when we did back 2000. I think it was 12, maybe. Mm-hmm. No, 2014. When the Curiosity rover was on Mars. I think they did an episode about that.
Okay.
So, if I'm not wrong, so I could be wrong.
But he was a. What did you say your job title was?
I'm logistics.
Yeah. You said a handler.
Oh, material handler.
Material. So he would handle the hot, nuclear stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean? He was handling it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you're an artist. Can you just tell us how you got into visual arts?
It's simple. I sketched pretty much since I was a younger kid, and then my mom did ceramics. My grandpa
I just
drew a little bit.
In the day, little bit.
And then my pops is a photographer. And he actually drew a little bit when I was younger. So I was seeing that when I was younger, and then that kind of motivated me to draw.
Right.
And then later in life, I kind of skipped the drawing and art phase from I think maybe 12 to 18, and then I think about when I was 23, 24, it was Christmas, right? I'm a skateboarder.
No doubt.
BMX rider.
Yes, sir.
I ride motorcycles as well.
So you're a big fan of the X Games?
Of course, man. It was my dream to be in the X Games, but, that ship sailed. So
no doubt.
I picked up art because Christmas. I was supposed to, I was asked by a friend what I wanted for Christmas. And basically, I was a big DC Shoes fanatic because that was just my brand. I loved it. I liked the symbol, and I liked everything
and
they stood for.
They made skateboarding shoes and gear.
Skateboarding shoes, skateboards, clothing, socks, anything you name it. They were on it, just branding it and trying to conquer just about everything they could. So, I took note of that. And I was like, all right, cool. I love DC. So I'm going to just rock DC all I want to, and then hopefully maybe I can get a sponsorship later, And then I did actually get a small sponsorship from them back in, I think it was 18, 19, and then kind of faded off because I knew somebody that worked there. So it was kind of like a bro flow.
Oh, wow.
And then that ship sailed. And then, like I said, the art, I got all the stuff I got painting supplies for Christmas. Mm-hmm. But I was expecting to get DC shoes or DC shoes, skateboard.
DC something.
Or DC something, Because I had everything that I wanted written down, UPC numbers. So basically all they had to do was just walk in the store and pay for everything.
Right.
I made it real simple, but that wasn't the case. What I got was painting supplies. And I'm real puzzled. All right.
What do I do with this?
I've never painted a day in my life. So
right.
I'm confused, but I'll take it.
And so you discovered the talent that you had with it, right? Or did you have to develop?
I had to develop it because I didn't like painting at first. It was one of those things I didn't understand it. So, when you don't understand something, it's kind of like you're fearful of it.
Yeah.
So I tried to pick it up. Didn't work out, man. I spent maybe 2 hours out of a day trying to
create something,
but all I created was caveman paintings, and I just didn't like the flow of it. It was weird. It was awkward. I've never done it before, and then I kind of just gave it up for maybe a year, then picked it right back up, and I was like, I still don't like it. Another 3 months go by, I pick it up again, same story. Another 6 months go by, and then I don't know. It was just a spark, and then all of a sudden, I just started painting more, getting into it more, trying to get myself out there more, doing art shows, promoting myself with a website. And just talking to people, networking, and then it just picked up from there to now, and,
Right.
and now it's just a passion of mine, and hopefully one day I can make it a career.
Absolutely.
Just baby steps. So
Right. So let's talk a little bit more about some of the work that you've done this far. What are some of like your latest pieces, some of your first pieces?
the first pieces I did, they were mainly abstract, and some of them were kind of like stencils, that I had seen off the website. I mean, I didn't know anything about like, getting a picture and actually doing the stencil yourself.
Right.
So I just, I took it from websites, get my practice up, and then eventually I started,
Freehanding
getting
it.
my own programs and then freehanding the stencils, and then coming up with my own product instead of just being a copy and paste kind of guy.
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's stuff I still grab off the internet here and there, but it's all common stuff.
Well, it's all reference.
Yeah, reference too.
So what's is that what Dream Bigger is about?
Dream Bigger is basically just a movement and a lifestyle just to motivate people to do better beyond themselves. It's not just, I could say it's about themselves, but it's about like the bigger picture overall, about not just you, but living day to day with that motivation to never die, or not never die, but the motivation to never quit, never give up, and trying to give back to your community in the process. So being an example for your community.
Exactly. That's what it's about. Some people, there's so much of artists that they think they have no responsibility in the broader community. Whatever community is you're a part of.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so that's why you say, the work that you do with the community, the youth, those are critical, man. I think it comes with the territory.
Yeah, it took me a while to get to that point.
Yeah.
When I was doing art, I didn't really have a message or, any guidance or to where I wanted to go.
Right.
Then I had a couple of key people help me, mold me up, give me a couple of advice, and kind of like steer me in the right direction. And I'm thankful for that, because sometimes you don't have help that you need.
Exactly. Trust me.
My help kind of came like mid, like when I was painting. Like in the beginning, I didn't really have much help. I reached out to a couple of people, but I guess they felt it as a threat more so than me asking for their help.
Right.
So
that's interesting. Well, I heard that, like Marvel, right? You take Marvel, and one guy was telling me, it was Warrior Richardson. We were talking about it, and he said, Marvel went and hired all the best artists. So now there is no competition, from them.
Exactly.
You give them a good job, and
exactly, and make them, not make them, but have them do what they want.
Exactly.
When you're passionate about something, it definitely shows through. So,
no doubt. So tell me this, man. Tell me, where do you draw inspiration from when you're creating a new piece? How do you know what you're going to create next?
I would just say, in a simple, easy term, just living day to day. Even just walking here to the park, or just seeing the birds fly, I can strike inspiration. I'm real observant of my surroundings, and I'm always looking out for just stuff in general, because it's just the way my brain is wired. So, I can see just about anything and inspired. And
no doubt. I know that's true, because, me as a writer, when people say, we get writer's block and we get frustrated, we don't know what to do, you got to kind of stop. You got to live a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you gain the inspiration.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because, I'm sure you probably had some pieces that took you months or even years to complete, right?
Nah, man. It probably sounds bad, but I usually don't. I don't work on a piece
too
longer than 2 weeks.
Really?
2 weeks is a long time for me,
Right.
I don't try and do it as fast as I can, but, I do it in a quick manner,
Right.
It's just the way my brain is wired. Once I see something and I wanted to do something, there's no stopping me, so I'm going to do it.
Thank you.
And it just comes natural.
So when you got into doing the murals, how long did the one in Lancaster take?
The mural I did
and
in
what
Lancaster,
building was that?
That was it's kind of like catty corner to the MOA Cedar. It's like a branch off of MOA. And MOA is the Museum of Art and History.
Okay.
So it's kind of just like a branch off of that.
Okay. With like the Lancaster base.
Yeah, it's still ran by them.
Right.
It's just kind of like a little small branch.
No doubt. And so, but that's not no historic building or anything like that.
The one that was there before, and I think it's like a block over, was the historic building, and then they transformed it into like kind of like a new age museum,
right?
With history in it as well. So.
Right. But it's contemporary.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I would say so.
So do they got anything? They got any of your work in there?
Actually, they do. They have a permanent piece that's going to be there forever.
Wow.
It's one that I did on floppy disk. It's my
floppy?
original. Yeah, it was I think 9 floppy disk. I painted them yellow. Did some splatter on them.
You drew floppy disks?
No. I have them. I did the art on floppy disks.
Oh,
they're
took me back to '92.
They're lost files from NASA that I did the artwork on, which are the floppy disks. So
wow.
And I did the Chuck Yeager image that I made. I can't say I made famous, but I was doing it a lot, so that kind of got me out there.
Right.
Was that image.
So tell me more about more commission pieces that you've done.
I typically I don't do commissions. A lot of the commissions I have been getting is for the murals, like the one in Lancaster Boulevard, and then there's one like right around the corner that I got commissioned to do. I believe it was about a month ago. Mm-hmm. I did that with local high school students.
Nice.
We all worked on it.
What high school? Forget I asked that. What are y'all?
Well, no.
What are y'all high schools out there?
No, I had it. I can't remember offhand. That's bad of me because I had it on my Instagram, and we all know that it got hacked. So that's my fault. I should know the high school.
Right.
Offhand, I don't. So.
No doubt. Okay, so where do you get? Who are some like illustrators or visual artists that influence you? You know what I mean? You know, artists that you've looked up to that kind of helped you find, your vision.
I would say Basquiat is a big one.
Basquiat, he's a cop-out, man. That's everybody.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
But no, I feel you, though.
Banksy, of course. Basquiat, a couple of my boys, Julius Eastman, Edwin Vasquez. Man, the list goes on. Scott Marcy. I have a ton of artists that kind of influence me. I mean, it goes hand in hand with what I do.
And you've been doing it for how long?
Since
visual art.
2006.
Okay.
And then I started the Dream Bigger movement in 2009.
Okay, you've been at it.
So yeah, man. I'm always trying to grind, man. Always make moves, So
yes, sir.
I want to make it in my career, so I gotta act like it,
Exactly.
So I gotta put that hard work in.
Exactly.
So no excuses or anything.
Absolutely. So yeah, man, that's awesome, man. It's Michael Jones, man. He's just, I don't even know how we became friends on Facebook, but one day I looked up and I just saw a dope art piece that, made the connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that's how it was, man. And then we just linked and it worked, and so we're here today doing the interview, and then, we talk here and there. So
yes, sir.
It's cool, man. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I just want to, show people, I just want to show the cultural diversity, with genres, race, and just different walks of life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we all have something to offer,
Exactly. And personally, I'm gonna go ahead and say this on the record. I think the city of Pasadena, every news outlet out here, has ethnically biased news. You know what I mean? And I seek to fill that void. You know what I mean? We celebrate all cultures.
Yes, of course, man. That's what it's about.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. We need more of that because some people are just one-dimensional.
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
And that's my job, to change the game up a little bit. Break stereotypes and everything else. So I mean, it's not easy, but you got to do it.
Exactly.
I don't make no excuses for nothing. So
exactly. Thank you. So, what have been, some challenges you faced so far along your journey?
Man, you know what? To be honest, and quite blunt, I think the biggest is just not giving up.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things and so many days that I just want to give up.
Yeah.
I think just life situations just make you
the drag.
I can't say it makes you depressed, but it's just sometimes you're just dang, you watch the news and you're like, man, I'm so unmotivated because of what's going on. But now that I see stuff like that, it's a little bit easier, and then I use it to motivate me. So I try not to think negative. I try to spin everything positive.
Absolutely.
I try to.
Yeah,
it doesn't always work, but
right.
it works most of the time.
Right. No, that's the key, man, because even in my situation, every time I was up against adversity, I flipped them negatives into a positive. So when people was hating on me, I ran the LA Marathon. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
And I put out 2 interviews that week. You know what I mean? Or something like that, You
got to. You can't let people's opinions or anything else affect what you do, because at the end of the day, they're not the one with the dream,
Exactly. And they're not the ones who got to sit through that, quote unquote suffrage.
Yeah, exactly.
For lack of a better word, but
Well, no, that's pretty much what it is. That's their job, to try and get you to stop. But no, you got to use that as motivation to keep going. I mean, it's like I said, everybody's going to have an opinion about you. You just have to deal with it. That's reality.
Yeah.
Once you get past that, you be good, But some people just can't get past that reality that a person they don't know doesn't like them.
Exactly. I was not to cut you off, but I was watching an interview on Warren Buffett. They was asking Warren Buffett on how to be successful and things like that, and one of the things he said was, you can't care what people think about you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what you're going for and go for it.
It's the truth, but see, it sounds so harsh when you say it like that, but it's the truth, though, Like,
it's a harsh truth.
It's a harsh truth.
You know what they say about the truth? Truth hurts.
You should care, but, I mean, you can't, though, because if you try and please everybody, you
right.
end up, like,
ultimately, you can't care. But you do want to care about your reputation and your credibility and then how people perceive you. You know what I mean?
But at the end of the day, I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do.
Right.
I mean,
exactly. I mean, you shouldn't let other people
dictate.
Exactly. So. Inhibit your greatness. You know what I mean? So what have been some more of the rewarding things?
Sure. Honestly, working with the youth, I mean, that's just, I honestly never saw myself working with youth at all. But now that I'm doing it more, it's just a blessing in the sky because I get to talk to them, and be a motivation for them and be like, kind of like, not like a counselor, but a voice for them,
Exactly.
Because sometimes it doesn't always match up. Sometimes you have people giving back to the youth, but they don't understand the youth.
Right.
So it's like just mainly like a business. And I'm trying to stop that to where it's a little bit more personal. Like, if you need something, you can always contact me.
Right.
Like, if you need help.
It's not just business as usual. Talk to me between 9 and 3.
Yeah,
that's my window.
Because sometimes that's how it is. Like, and kids take note of that. Like,
oh yeah, man. Listen, I was a foster kid, man. I was able to smell out staff that didn't care. I smelled them out.
Yeah.
And
you remember that, see?
Yeah.
Like, half the battle is finding people that care.
Yeah,
exactly. And just giving them the time, that's half the battle. Like, that's all they want, man. It's just somebody to listen and care. Like, that's it. Because they don't have parents or family that care about them. That's why sometimes they're in the predicament that they're in.
Exactly. A lot of kids come from broken households. Yeah. You know what I mean? We have a lot of babies having babies. And so, we end up with a generation that's, misguided. You know?
Exactly, man. So that's what, a little bit of what I'm trying to change, like.
Right. And listen, I really appreciate that, man, because you really don't have to care. You know what I mean? Especially being an artist. Who tells artists what to do? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, just by taking that step lets me know that you're mindful about what you're doing and that, you want to use it to make a difference. You know what I mean?
Got to. I mean, it took me a while to get to this point, you know. I'm not an angel, I'm not a saint, but, I'm trying to make a change, So.
Like I always say, the moment you are aware that you need to change, you're okay. Because nothing happens overnight.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean? It's baby steps.
Exactly.
So, I can't sit here and be like, I could do it tomorrow or overnight. But, hey, we're all a work in progress, at your own pace. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you do what you can and just live your life righteous as much as you can.
Right. So are there any artists out there that you'd like to work with? I know that's a question I ask to musicians a lot. Artists are usually by them, solo work, but
I honestly, I like collaborating with all walks of life, I have my boy Julius Eastman. Him and I are working on some major stuff, like maybe geared for maybe mid-spring to do like a collaborative show together.
Okay.
And he's one guy that I've gotten real closer with over the years. And he's an awesome artist as well, and he's kind of the same mind as me. Like he's about hard work, dedication, and giving back as well.
So he plays with all different types of
he
paints.
It's the same thing. Just about the same. He does murals. He paints. He paints just about every day. He kills about probably a painting or two like every other day. So he's always working, man. So it motivates me to work too. So it's always cool to have him, and I kind of consider him more of a brother now.
Oh wow!
Because we've been getting a lot closer.
No doubt.
But he's probably one of the few that like I will always continue to work with.
Right. Awesome. So, shout out, what's his name, John?
Julius Eastman.
Julius Eastman.
My boy from Lancaster. And there's many others, it's just, he's the one that I'm working with right now.
Okay, nice. So that's what it is, man. Real quick, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to talk more about, what you're doing these days, and, what you want to accomplish through your art, and we'll be right back.
United States in fear. London knows I'm a phantom, South Korea knows I'm here. Posted planet without exception. Rise to your feet for this rarity. Nas a Dilla beat, the fly soliloquy. It's a real nigga talking. This don't happen too often, take precaution. Lies and frauds got you exhausted. You've been accosted. Who told you I lost it? I just put it down for a second. Damn, Kenny King lounge for a second, kick his hooves up, grow stubble on the face for once without a smooth cut, grow a little gut, can't even enjoy the fruit of my labor before they call me Luke and hand me my lifesaver. The rule is back. You can tell by the trumpets. Prince of Wales send me tea, biscuits, crumpets. Jury costs more than a car costs 200. Get out your chair. The season of Nasir. The season. This is the season. The season. JLX doesn't write it, Hove couldn't write it, he vacationing. Jungle the only brother I take shit from. Hassan give me lines, we talk all the time. So I guess if he inspired my song, it ain't mine. Let me make this clear. They fear the gifted. Some say Shakespeare never existed. Wow, now, look at the amount of resistance. Attempt to chisel my face from the mountain, you guessed it. Bitch, you guessed it. There, did I answer your questions? So now that's out the way, let's get back to my message. Now I'm 40 and a little change. Riding around, sport a new Benz, a little range. Having fun, my little man getting big. Here, my daughter down, when we talk it's real. Nothing is watered down, young boy swag. I'm here today as well as the 90s, but the past like my ass is behind me. Ignite the Pyrex, try to bite this, get nasty nositis, arthritis when you try to write this. Ask why is the feds at my niggas? Why the feds at my niggas? I know by now I should be talking bread, cracking figures, but not stressing, I'm surviving. It's funny when I catch cops texting and driving. Who questions or penalizes them? One day we'll have they ass in court, and we'll be trying them. Hey yo, it's love for Detroit, Motown, Motor City, Dilla lives on, it's like he wrote it with me. The soulful sample complements my rhyme so well. Slacks by Xenia, a YSL, matching the St. Laurent, some fly as hell. Hands in the air, the season of Nasir. The season. This is the season. The season. Yeah. It's that time. Yeah. Dilla, rest in peace. What up, Detroit? Fly ladies, dope dealers and killers. Worldwide. NY. Yeah. Yeah. The season. Yeah. This is the season.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio. We got Michael Jones on the block with us. And we back.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So real quick, man, I just want to, in case, I know we touched on it earlier, but I just want to, for the people that, really want to know more about your work, can you tell us about some of the current projects that you're working on?
Right now, I'm in negotiations with doing a mural piece with some high school students. I actually got the email maybe a couple of days ago, and they were kind of inquiring about doing a mural and
on the school.
At the school. And true, I'm all for it, So that's a project that I plan on working on.
Are you ever just working on one at a time, or?
No, I'm trying. Man, if I could do 100 things at once, I will.
Right. If only we had tentacles.
Right. I'm always in motion. I'm always trying to make something happen.
Right.
I never try to stay stagnant. That was a bad habit of mine with football season. Like, I would grind throughout the whole year, and then football season comes, nothing. So now, we're in a new direction to where we're grinding all through the year.
Yeah, man. All
rain,
seasons.
Snow, shine, whatever.
Right. So real quick, I just have to ask because I'm a little curious. You functioning out in Lancaster. You come all the way over to JPL. This is every day.
Yes, every day.
So how come you don't just move out towards this way?
But that's too expensive, man.
Oh, duh! I should have knew that.
Because my wife and I bought a house about 4 years ago in Rosamond, California, and it's cheaper out there, so it works.
Yeah.
And then luckily, I got a van pool that comes from the Palmdale area, so all I have to do is drive from Rosamond to Palmdale, and then from Palmdale we take the van pool, hit the crest, and then.
Oh, so technically it's not Lancaster.
Well, no, it's past Lancaster.
Oh,
so
wow.
Palmdale. So
Okay.
I mean, Lancaster's in the middle of Roseman and
Palmdale. Yeah. I mean, I just figured since you did that mural in Lancaster that you were in Lancaster, you know?
No, we used to live in Lancaster before we bought our house, Avenue I and 7th Street East. So
yeah, I get real confused about those streets out there. You know, Avenue
East,
L,
West. It's like East, West, Avenue A, B.
Like, I know where Sierra Highway is. Other than that, you know what I mean?
See, that's all you need to know. Sierra Highway and East and West. You good.
Right.
Yeah.
And get to that young Palmdale Metro link.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, what do you plan on accomplishing through your art, ultimately?
I definitely want to make it a career and then kind of have my own gallery. And then I also want to, maybe in the works, maybe a community center for where I live at, you know,
Right.
for something for the kids to do. Because I notice a lot of times, like, people complain about crime or kids this, kids that, but what the hell are you giving them to do? Not nothing. It's like so many people want to complain, but nobody wants to do nothing about it. So that's why I'm here as well, you know, to be that motivator and to step it up. So I'm working my ass off to make that happen. Not just for my community, just for, you know, myself too, as just to conquer a dream and show the world, like, it don't matter where you come from. Like, because I live in Rosamond. Most people wouldn't even know where that's at.
Right,
so,
exactly. I didn't.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, it doesn't matter where you come from, man.
Right,
Like, you just,
exactly.
as long as you put that hard work in and you have a vision, just stick to your guns and just do it.
Exactly.
It'll happen eventually. It may not be tomorrow, may not be a month from now, but it will happen as long as you never give up.
Exactly.
So that's kind of the message, like, dream bigger, you know?
Yeah, so, you know, never give up, you know, it's cliche. It sounds cliche, but it's very true. You know what I mean? It's just, how do you say, fundamental. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let me ask you this. Do you, you know, when you're creating a new piece, are you mindful of how it may be perceived? You know what I mean? You know, you got artists that do explicit images, or it might be just a little too graphic or gory. I mean, are there certain things that you try to steer away from, or? Before,
like, kind of when I was misguided earlier on, I can't really say in my art career, but, you know, kind of like in the beginning stages of me doing art, I was a little bit more lenient on what I did, but now, like, I mean, excuse my language, I don't give a fuck what I do. Like, I don't really care. I'm gonna do whatever I want, regardless.
No doubt.
I'm actually gonna be doing something pretty controversial too, like within the next, like, I think maybe month or so, a series about kind of like the Jim Crow era.
Really?
So, yeah, I'm gonna turn a lot of heads with that, and a lot of people. I'll probably lose a lot of followers, but, like, to me, I don't really care. I gotta do it for myself because I feel like I can be that voice to, you know, maybe bring recognition to what's really going on.
Right.
I mean,
you know, yeah, a lot of people tell me, like, you know, you got to make mainstream ready stuff. You got to do this. But if you ask me, the world will settle for my story. You know what I mean? So that's why, you know, you really don't give a, because that's you. You know what I mean? And then no one else can create that which you can create. You know what I mean? So that is the power. And that's the power that every artist has. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is that they get to create, and then that's what you give to the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it took me a while, man. I matured a lot, like, with art, and it's crazy to see the progression, you know?
Yeah.
Scared little boy, scared to paint, like, shy, didn't want to speak to nobody, to, you know, trying to speak to as many people as I can, and getting my movement across and getting my point across, you know, to dream bigger. And shoot, I can't imagine what it's going to be like 10 years from now, like, you know, be on a whole nother level, because we're going to keep grinding regardless. So.
Exact, thank you. So you mentioned you was gonna do a piece on the Jim Crow. So could you just tell me, like, you know, from your, you know, the world has always been crazy. The world was crazy before we got here. You know what I mean? But, you know, today, I mean, what's your standpoint on today's issues? I mean, there's a plethora of things.
What I'll say, I'll let my art do the talking.
That was the best answer.
I'll let my art do the talking, because I don't want to, you know.
No doubt. But we could look forward to that in the next month or so.
Yeah, if not,
I'm gonna be looking.
If not sooner than that, because right now I'm doing, like, a series. I'm working on a series, and it's cartoons from my childhood, and I titled it "A Few of My Favorite Things" series.
Oh, nice.
So I'm trying to finish that. I've already got 3 paintings of the 10 that I need to do done, and I'm almost done with the 4th one. I added the Tick. Remember the Tick?
Yeah, he was fast.
I added him yesterday.
What? I gotta check this out.
So yeah, man, I'm gonna finish that series, and I'm crossing my fingers that I can lock down a pop-up shop place. And I'm not for sure if I want to do it for a weekend or 30 days. A lot of people were trying to get me to do it for 30 days, and it makes more sense to do it that way than have just a 1 to 3 day show. So we'll see. I'm still in the beginning of the, negotiating with all that too. So
are you?
But it's gonna happen though. So.
You are familiar with superheroes, right?
Somewhat.
How familiar? Do you know who Carnage is?
I've heard the name, but I can't say I actually know.
Dude, if you can draw that specimen, so he's pretty much Venom. You know Venom?
Yeah, of course,
Venom on steroids. So he's the next level up from Venom. You got Spider-Man, Venom, Carnage.
Okay.
And Carnage is like, he's so strong that Spider-Man actually has to go and get Venom to fight him. And, Spider-Man always wins, but, if you could draw that would be crazy because he has he's like a symbiote, you know what I mean? So he has a lot of different.
I'm gonna have to slide that in for you.
Yeah, check that out. Because listen, if you put the Tick in there, listen, man, I was very disappointed that I didn't see no Tick movie pop up in the past 10, 15 years. We got, they done revived all type of superheroes.
Wait, watch. It'll be in theaters like in the fall. Watch.
Yeah, no, actually, I've seen I've seen an image of the antlers not too long, like a couple days ago. I seen it on an image, might have been on Facebook or something. But yeah, if they come with a movie, I definitely got to go see it.
Yeah, I want to see that Power Rangers movie.
Oh, man.
Cool. You ain't about it or what?
I mean, it wasn't what I remember with Power Rangers. I was a big fan of Power Rangers coming up.
Hey, but you got to say, though, the cinematography for that movie matches, like, what we saw when we was in, like, high school, though.
Yeah.
Not the new Power Ranger, though. Like, they have, like, on the TV, the series.
Right. Okay, exactly.
The movie kind of matches, like, our era, I think. But
right. What year were you born?
83.
83, yeah. See, I was born in 90, so, we was at different stages in our lives, different understandings when we was watching it, you know what I mean? I was just watching it. I was just like, man, I want to be the Blue Ranger. You know what I mean?
Now you making me feel old. And I'm like only 33.
I know, man. Hey, I feel old too, man. But my fault. That wasn't my intention.
You're like youngsters.
But yo, man, I look up today and it's just really not about us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not. Like, and that's just a cold realization, man. We grow up, we're kids first. You know what I mean? So we, make that adjustment into adulthood, and it's like, when we're not ready to give that up yet. You know what I mean?
Not at all, man. Not at all.
So yeah, man. Real quick, do you have any positive, encouraging words for any aspiring artists out there?
A big theme of mine here lately is just telling people to never give up. I think I've been advocating for that here recently because there's been so many times here recently I wanted to give up. Yeah. So that's kind of a cross motivation for me to tell people. Like, I'm telling them to not give up, and then I'm hearing it back for myself. So it's like a two-way.
Exactly.
A two-way conversation almost.
Right. And even though we may share that message, we still need that too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We still need that encouragement too.
Yeah, of course.
And then the story about the gold mine, right? The guy who bought the land and was digging for gold, and right before he struck gold, he quit. So the guy who bought the land struck it with one hit. You don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That quits.
That's the way it usually happens. It's like when you're about to reach that point and get some breakthrough, most people quit.
Yeah.
And you just got to have that motivation and just know everything will be all right in the end.
Exactly.
And you got to remember, not everybody shares your vision, so don't get discouraged because, your friend doesn't understand what you're doing. I mean, as long as they support you and are there for you, that's all that matters. I mean, and help you build your brand or help you do whatever you need to do to get to your success. So don't ever get discouraged because somebody doesn't see your vision. I mean, it's your vision for a reason. Only you can see it. So you got to make it happen. In order for people to see it.
You know what? So. I'm going to take that advice.
Well, that was good, man. That was good.
Because, I don't got it all figured out,
No, none of us do. None of us
But,
do.
for a long time, I was real frustrated with the local music scene for them not seeing the vision that I have for a united local music scene. But that doesn't mean that I should be disgruntled.
No, not at all.
Or even frustrated.
Nah.
Quite naturally I will be, but...
I mean, you're a human, If you weren't frustrated, then that means you don't care.
Right,
So you care enough and you're passionate about it that you want to see a change.
Right.
And you're making the change. You're out there grinding, trying to make the change happen. So, I mean, that's the beauty within itself. Like,
thank you.
You're not just talking about it, you're being about it. And a lot of people are taking notice, man. So
right, no doubt. Hey, that's mutual, man, because you see, I'm not reaching out to cats that ain't doing nothing, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Of course. Shoot.
So when you was like, when you was like, free Ice House tickets, I'm like, oh man, I could use that. No one commented yet. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, nobody commented. I mean, they're free. Like, there's no gimmicks or anything. Like, you never know. Like, you ain't got much money. You just got a quarter of tank in your gas tank, man. You ride out there, take your lady, take your friends or whoever, and have a good night. Exactly. I mean, it's free. You can't argue with free.
You can't. You really can't.
Some people will try to, but you just can't.
If you argue with free, then it wasn't for you.
No,
you know what I mean? It wasn't meant for you.
Trust me, there's people out there that will argue for free.
Wow.
There's people that win the lottery and they'll be like, oh, this 100's wrinkled. I don't want this. There's people out there like that, man.
Wow.
Trust me.
I'm knowing.
Trust me.
So, yeah, Mike, it's been great, man. Thanks for coming through on the block. You know, we really appreciate you. I know, cats over in India done took over your Instagram. So where can people keep up with you now?
Take over. They took over my Instagram. Crazy ass shit.
Man, they lucky Mr. Wilson ain't no programmer, because I would have been went in and tried to dangle something.
Yeah, I probably could have done a lot more, but I mean, I take everything as a sign. So I just take this as a sign. Just, be aware, be alert. Right. I mean, not everybody has the same heart as you, so you got to take that in stride.
Exactly.
And as far as to get a hold of me, I have a Facebook page. It's facebook.com/abstract art by Michael Jones. And then my Instagram is Dream Bigger. All the E's are 3, so it's going to be Dr. 3AM BIGG 3R. And then my Snapchat's the same, and then my Twitter's the same.
Okay.
So
the Dream Big.
Yeah, the Dream Bigger.
Nice.
I'm not really hard to find.
No doubt. All right, so you got any shout-outs you want to drop before we cut out?
Sure. I shout out all my fans, all my family, people that just have really backed me and really believed in me and helped me blossom as a person. Like, I really appreciate everybody. I mean, there's so many people. I just don't want to name like everybody or a few people.
We'll be here forever, man.
Yeah, we'll be here forever. So I just want to everybody that I come in contact in my life that's been a motivation to me. I really appreciate it. So you guys keep doing what you're doing, and I'll see you guys at the top, because we're gonna get there one way or the other. So
thank you. Absolutely.
And thanks again for the interview, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, man, it was Percy, the honor was all mine. Real talk.
And shout out my boy Percy.
Hey.
My dude.
Now, do you want him to do the shout out for this?
Yes, sir. So we are out. It's WilsonBlock 100 Radio, son. Till next time.
Later.
This young peso, pay a youngin' so often. Coming live at you from WilsonBlock 100 Radio. Shout out to my boy Bean Bean. He's out there doing big things, big encouragement for everybody. This radio is no joke. This is all real. We are coming at you with real power, real empowerment. We doing this live all the way from the Bay to Dedina. From the Bay to LA, this is how we do it. This is how we run.
Hey, yo, what's good with it, Charles? Your boy, Mr. Wilson. You are now tuned in to WilsonBlock 100 Radio. I want to welcome y'all back to WilsonBlock Wednesdays, March 15th, 2017. Thank y'all for tuning in. Real quick, man, we're going to jump into the top 10 on the block this week. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the WilsonBlockMagazine.com, make sure y'all put the www. You know what I mean? You could check out, what's trending this week on the charts, you know what I mean? And everything from, local artist music to articles that we write up. And, we just going to go on down the list of what's hot this week, you know what I mean? And number 1, let's start at number 10. You know what I'm saying? We're going to count it down. Number 10, we got Pasadena District 5 Councilman Victor Gordo. Congratulations on winning the re-election. Definitely have my vote. Shout out to Percy's Portrait Photography. We went and we cast a vote, you know what I mean? And, he won by a landslide, and we knew that was going to happen. Big shout out to Victor Gordo, you know what I mean? Victor Gordo meets with members of the community in Orange Heights. That article that we wrote, it's really just a gallery. That's number 10 on the block right now. Go ahead and check that out. Number 9, we got your boy Prince EA, I guess is how he says it. Why I'm Happy Trump Won. A very insightful video that he put together on why he was happy that Donald Trump won the presidential election. Y'all go check it out. I think he has a little point there, but I'll let you decide, you know what I mean? And then at number 8, you know what I mean, the article, we now booking exclusive interviews with artists and musicians, any local rappers out there, any acoustic guitarists. Doesn't matter what genre you are, man. If you need some interviews, go ahead and reach out to us. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. I'm the one who's going to be interviewing you. And let's make it happen, you know what I mean? I do them for free, but I also do accept donations because, I have a sincere desire to do this type of work. And I really want to introduce you to the scene. So if you're a local artist, an independent artist that's hearing this right now, you don't have to just be a musician. You could be any type of, anybody with an interesting story, you know what I mean? Reach out to us, let's book an interview, let's introduce you to the scene, man. Because by doing this, man, we empower each other, we inspire each other through our stories, and, you know, we can get a lot from it, you know what I mean? And then also, you know, it just gives us something good to look back on later, you know what I mean? So reach out to us, we're booking exclusive interviews. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. And, you know, we waiting to hear from you, you know what I mean? And then number 7, yes, it's still trending. Should Altadena and South Pasadena merge with Pasadena? Cast your vote today on the WilsonBlockMagazine.com. You know, what do you think? You know what I mean? A lot of people say no, you know what I mean? And I say yeah. But, you know, it's just for discussion purposes only. There is no real initiative for this to happen. I just said this to, you know, really get some, just to get a little discussion going, man. It's really not nothing more to it than that, you know what I mean? So moving forward, number 6, how a Wisconsin mayor is empowering his local music scene, their local music scene. You know, a mayor over in Wisconsin, you know, I don't want to give too much of the article, but he is working close with the local music scene, you know what I'm saying? And what I see from that over here in Pasadena is like, you know, the city is recognizing their local arts, something that the city of Seattle does very well, you know what I mean? And in that respect, I feel like the city of Pasadena could learn a lot, you know what I mean? So I think that's cool. Shout out, you know what I mean, to that mayor, you know what I mean? And, you know, keep it going. You know, hopefully I could touch down on the scene and we can, you know, do some further networking, you know what I mean? Number 5, you know what I mean, Pasadena artist Ryan Moves debuts her debut mixtape. Hold on, excuse me, let me say that right. She drops her debut mixtape, Turn Your Speakers Up Volume 1. Go ahead and check that out on the SoundCloud, you know what I mean? She got some music videos up for y'all to check out. And big shout out to Ryan Moves, you know what I mean? Keep up the, you know, keep doing. I want to say keep up, you know, the great work, you know what I mean? Just keep hearing that, you know what I mean? But like, you know, what you're doing is good, and you know, I really think that if you keep it up, you know, you're gonna really find, you know, what you're looking for, you know what I mean? And that's what that is. And then number 4, you know what I'm saying, your boy Mr. Fantastic talks becoming blind, life in prison, and extreme homelessness. Now this, you know, Pudge, you know what I mean, he was a guy that, you know, we did an interview with him for the first episode of Wilson Block Wednesdays. You can check that out on YouTube right now, you know what I mean? Just look for that episode 1. You know, he was the featured artist for that, and you know, we went ahead and put his interview up by itself, and it's number 4 on the charts right now, you know what I mean? So, you know, big shout out to Mr. Fantastic, you know what I mean? AKA the Pudge, you know what I mean? He's a blind rapper, man, straight out of Pasadena, man. You gotta respect that. And the interview that he gave us, man, was real powerful, you know what I'm saying? And for someone to go through so much stuff, you know what I mean, even today, and still have the stability and capacity to sit down and give us that interview, you know what I mean? It really means a lot. And I know there's a lot that, you know, people can get from that. So check that out. It's not too long, you know what I mean? It's a great listen, you know what I mean? And then we got at number 3, the Wilson Block Magazine, issue 49, featuring Pasadena Councilman Victor Gordo. And, you know, this was the 49th edition of the Wilson Block Magazine. So make sure y'all check out the Wilson Block Magazine, issue 49, and download it, read it, get it off of Selfie Support if you can. Number 2, Wilson Block Wednesdays, episode 3. Last week's episode of Wilson Block Wednesdays, we featured non-duo, the Bluegrass Cajun Funk Rock Band. You know what I mean? Go ahead and check that out. Very good interview. Very good show. You know what I mean? And then at number 1, does anyone personally know the little old lady from Pasadena? You know what I mean? The song, the people who made the song. Go ahead and just, you know, check out that article and send us some, you know, some feedback. You know what I mean? If you know anybody, or if you had any relation to anybody of those artists or anything like that, just, you know, hit us up. Check out the content. Without further ado, we're going to get into this first track. Later on in the show, we're going to bring on Aaron Fletcher, Pasadena rapper. He's got some new music. He gave us an exclusive interview in Washington Park. And we also got an exclusive interview with visual artist and muralist Michael Jones out of Lancaster, California. Big shout out. He gave us a great interview. And after these songs, man, we're going to lace y'all, man. So stay tuned. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. Wilson Block 100 Radio, son. Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. You are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio. And we got your boy, Aaron Fletcher, on the block with us today. What's happening, man?
Man, what it do? What it do, man?
Man, you already know, man. We just real honored to have you here with us for this exclusive. You know what I mean? And just it wasn't too long ago that we, was talking and had to, make it happen.
Hell yeah, man.
When I seen that mysterious music video clip pop up on the feed, you know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, I know my boy Fletch get down on the music, you know what I mean?
I try to just come in there a little silently, silent but deadly.
Real subtle, you know what I mean?
just move, try to move kind of silent and let my move speak for itself.
Right, no doubt.
A little bit,
No
but
doubt.
I appreciate, like, real talk, I appreciate you, like, checking it out. And
yeah, man, definitely.
And getting this together, bro. And
yes,
thinking
sir.
about, having your boy on here. So.
Right, absolutely. I mean, you really doing me a favor, man, because, in order for this music scene thing to work, we got to have the local natives on here. You know what I mean? The cats that grew up here, the cats that, have a story here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And before we get started with me, man, I want to shout you out because you've been on your grind for the longest. And
no doubt.
It's about the time that you shine, bro, and it's now. So, yeah, bro. Thank you, man.
Hey, man, we go back to, we used over at the lots. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Serving the good people at the big lot.
Thank you.
I'm
like, for me, it was just, okay, yeah, I see some diversity in the community. You know what I mean? Like, that shit mean a lot,
Yeah, everything.
But, yeah, man, just for our audience tuned in, man, can you go ahead and just give them a quick background?
Yeah, man. So, anyway, like, the name is Aaron Fletcher. So, man, been rapping for like 12 plus years or whatever, man. And I just got a diverse sound. Like, I try to do a little bit of everything. Like, I'm inspired from, from rock and roll type things to, I could get some inspiration from back then with NSYNC and Britney Spears and mix it with some Eminem and some, some Ludacris, So, I'm just I try to be a little different, bro. Grew up out here in Pasadena.
Thank you.
Born in L.A. Keep to myself for the most part.
Right.
And just out here really trying to make something happen for myself and for my, for my name and for my bro. Because, I lost my bro, you feel me? And I just want his name and mine to be known at the end of the day.
Right.
Like on a serious note. So,
right. Yeah, no doubt. So, I know you've been working on some latest music. You sent me some links, you know what I mean? It was more than I expected. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know he was putting in that much work. You know what I mean? Like, and then I ain't even see it already. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah, bro, so, putting it in.
Yeah, so tell us about, the latest efforts, man.
Okay, so the latest couple of songs that I put out, the latest one I put out is called Yup. It's a little turn-up thing. If y'all could check it out, called Yup on YouTube. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For sure. We're going to play that later in the show, too. Stay tuned.
Got another thing on Conscious. Check that out, Conscious. But basically, we just been trying to put visuals together recently for a movement, try to make a strong push. Just been out here in the city, trying to go different places for, visual ideas. And, we just want to put out, like, some dope stuff, right now. Right now, while we can,
Exactly.
So, yeah, bro, we just trying to take over right now before summer starts.
That's what's up, man. Hey, summer is only beginning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So by the time summer hit, you know what I mean, things gonna be coasting on a little more. You know what I mean?
Sir.
So
yes, sir.
It's only up, man. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of that, I just really want to ask you, where do you develop your work ethic from? Where does your ethic come from? Your motivation, you know what I mean, for this?
Okay, well, my motivation for it, I would have to say, is like, I had a passion for wanting to do this for the longest, and then the motivation just came from these sorry ass jobs, that don't want to pay nothing, that don't want to see you be successful, That's a motivation right there. These books that I just can't get into when it came to school, like they want you to learn these different things that I just couldn't understand, you feel me?
Right.
And that was motivation right there. And then on top of that, when you ain't really got nobody supporting you, thinking you could be successful in whatever you are talented in, that's motivation right there.
Exactly.
That's motivation right there. And then, again, when my bro passed and he wanted to be an actor, that was biggest motivation right there. So, I will be successful.
Man, thank you. And
that's on my life.
You have to have that. You gotta have that. You gotta have your mind made up. You know what I'm saying? On that. And that's why, like I say before, when I be out there and I be like, I'm about to show y'all how to win, it's just a mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the decision you make that, through it all, man. Okay, I'm getting here. I'm gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna get to where I need to be.
That's what I get out of that when I hear you say it.
Yeah. Real talk. I mean, you know, I could tell, you know, I can share a few things on perseverance, you know what I mean?
Everything.
But, you know, I'm still growing too, so, you know, I keep an open mind. And that's really the key right there is always being willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? That's the key to growth, man. You know what I'm saying?
Smart man.
Yeah, never be too good to never think you just know it all or you can't. Even someone younger than you.
Exactly.
You know, if it makes sense.
You can learn from everybody.
Exactly.
Everybody.
So, no doubt.
Smart man. Yeah.
So yeah, man. You've been making moves, like you said. You was getting around. You definitely been making some local moves. Tell me about some of the music videos that's been dropping.
Okay, so let me see. I dropped Maybe. That was my first one. Maybe. Okay. That's a kind of a slow, smooth sound. If y'all haven't heard that, check it out. Maybe.
Yeah. So how the video production come together?
Actually, that video production came about. I was working at Sprouts.
No doubt.
You
went on Rosemead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was working at Sprouts, in the produce, mad. Just like, I got to come here. So I started telling people like, yo, I rap. Found one of my boys named Alex. Kicked him a song. Kicked him Maybe. He was like, yo, bro, I got a camera. I was like, okay. You trying to shoot? He said, yeah, let's shoot. And there you go.
Damn, no doubt.
There you go.
And so y'all just did it like spare of the moment, or like how soon thereafter y'all?
We kind of it took us a little time to actually, we got another homie with us, kind of doing some ideas. We wanted to create an idea first. Right. So when he first heard the song, we got the camera, we got the we got the resource. Once we got that out the way, we was like, okay, let's come up with a little cool little concept real quick, so we could get it out. Right. And then it took, after we got together, it's from the time we talked at Sprouts, it probably took about a month later. Shot the video, edited. My boy Alex, man, Alex Franco, he a solid one. He put it together, put it out, man. And that's what it was.
Man, no doubt. And so that was the first video to drop?
That was the first one. Then we got we shot another one called 100.
Okay.
Man, when that one come out, man, y'all check that out.
Okay, so the clip that I saw on the feed, what video was that from?
Which one, with the tennis?
Nah, I think he was in the street. It was some dark time in the traffic or something like that.
That one's called No Role Models. That is actually, that one was a feature for someone in Toronto, bro. Like, I can't lie. Yeah.
Damn,
so basically, what we have to do on that, I'm the rapping. It's a singing and a rap song. So my part is the rap side. We have to put it together. But since we're waiting on that, we put our side out already.
Okay.
So what that right there is called No Role Models, and you can check that out.
The video's up?
Yeah, the video's
on the tube?
Up. Yeah.
Oh
YouTube,
man,
bro.
I'm sleep, man.
It's on YouTube.
Look, man, check out your boy Aaron Fletcher on YouTube.
Yeah.
Aaron Fletcher, Pasadena.
Thank you. I appreciate
that.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, man, that's a visual. We're still working on the song. Yup, that should be out soon. Definitely, real soon. It should be before spring break.
Okay,
and
thank you.
Yeah, man, that's the videos right now. I think it's 100, Yup, and No Role Models. Okay, and Yup is in the process.
Right, thank you. All right, and so are all of these projects for a specific, like mixtape or album?
I do have a mixtape in mind. Not completely sold on the name yet.
Okay.
There's two people that's been important in my life recently that taught me a couple of life lessons. So I'm debating on how I want to do this. I don't know if I want to use one of their names or put their names together. So I'm in there. But yeah, the name of the mixtape ain't out yet. I don't have the name yet, but yeah, it's in the works, bro.
Okay,
I got
what can we expect? Like like a fall 2017, a winter 2017?
Nah, definitely not that. Not that late.
Right. No doubt. Thank you.
That late, bro. I want to put something out. Yeah, Yeah, like hell no. I want to put something out. Right. Yeah, nah, man. I'm trying to put something out before summer. Like you got my word on that, man.
Okay, for sure. That's on me. So hey, man, mid to late spring, keep your eyes open.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm
looking forward to that.
Yes. Yes, sir.
No doubt.
It will be out there.
So is it all Aaron Fletcher? You got some features on there, or what's it looking like?
I do have a couple of features with some friends of mine. who really do their things. One is Savvy Sosa. Shout out to him. Another one got a couple songs with Uno P. Shout out to another homie named T-Ran.
Oh, T-Ran. Big shout out T-Ran.
Yeah, I got
You know what I mean? Big inspiration out there.
Yeah, on
man.
everything. Big shout out to T-Ran, man. So those are a couple of features, but mainly just myself too. You know, give people a sound of how I get down.
Right.
A little diversity. So yeah, man.
No doubt, man. I'm definitely looking forward to hearing it, man.
Thank you,
you know,
bro.
and you know, if you ever need some advice on coming up with the title, you know what I mean, I can help with that too.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Any creative ideas, I will take.
No doubt.
So yeah, bro.
Thank
You know, it's all love here.
100.
Yes,
So real quick, man, we're gonna get into this song real quick. You want to go ahead and just bring us into it?
Yes, sir. So I guess the first song we're gonna start off with a little thumper, a little turn up thing.
Okay.
It's called Yup.
Yup.
We're gonna play that real quick. Yeah.
Sir, this is
Ask
Yup.
me if it's going up. Told him Yup. Hey, let me get that A for the dub. Told him Yup. Yeah, go ahead and play that real quick.
Yeah, little bitch. Hey, going up.
What up, fool? That shit going up.
Asked me if it's going up, told him yup. Let me get that A for the dub, told me yup. Or another up, told him yup. She said you gon' hit me up, told her yup. Is it lit as fuck, told her yup. Asked me is we gon' fuck, I told her yup. All about my bucks, told him yup. You be that nigga, huh? Told him yup. Told him yup. Bitch, I told him yup. Told him what? Bitch, I told him yup. Bitch, I been up. Pour some more in my double cup. Came in tough, yeah. Press your luck. Swear these niggas got me fucked up. Shorty bad and she like it rough. Remind me of Mia Khalifa. Fly then the birds that play in Atlanta. Going global, coming out of Pasadena. My niggas let it rip for that weirdo shit. Yeah. If we talking, then we talking Benjamin. Yeah. Remember this before you complete that sentence. Ooh. Yellow nigga, bitch, I'm doper than Homer Simpson. Asked me if it's going up, told him yup. Let me get that A for the dub, told me yup. Or another up, told him yup. She said you gon' hit me up, told her yup. Is it lit as fuck, told her yup. Asked me is we gon' fuck, I told her yup. All about my bucks, told him yup. You be that nigga, huh? Told him yup. Told him yup. Bitch, I told him yup. Told him what? Bitch, I told him yup. You speaking out of line, little hoe, come again? Reload. Now they ducking. Notorious for puffin'. Puffin' on what? Private reserve, cause everything else does nothing. Sippin' the tea, a nigga be feeling like Kermit. Ooh. MVP, I need to retire my jersey. Stay with the juice, cause all of you niggas ain't worth it. Not at all. A to the R-O-N, yeah, nigga, you heard me. I ain't got nothing to prove. Stay throwing the W. Fresh to death, yes, I'm cool. Got her acting brand new. Do what you can't do. Team is all stars too. Swear my life is a movie. Told my ex, bitch, stay tuned.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio. That's your boy Aaron Fletcher.
Yeah. What's happening though? Aaron Fletcher, H-R-O-N.
Yes, sir. Check him out on YouTube. You know what I mean? He's really been, putting it out there, getting to work. And we just really, glad to have him here on the block. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, tell me about, what led you to really get into music. it really to like. I know why you pursued it because you know you're really passionate and stuff, but. You know, there's people that do it, and then there's people that really try to make it happen.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, one thing that made me want to, you know, really pursue this, what made me start doing it is, well, I was inspired by, like, not by your usual names, like Tupac and Biggie. Nah, I can't even lie to you like that. Like, I was inspired by Eminem. I was inspired by Ludacris to really do that.
Yeah, real talk, me too.
And Outkast, you feel me?
About that, yeah.
And then I have to put Big right there. So like, when I started hearing that, I thought it was super cool. You feel me? I started getting older. I would write. You feel me? A lot of my different surroundings I would put into my music and stuff. And I wasn't really like good at anything else. You feel me? So I try to sharpen the tool that I was good at, which was writing music and things like that. So like when I would go to school, you know, sometimes I get bad grades, and you feel me, I wouldn't understand some of the things, so I would go and resort to, you know, some of the music that I write, or go listen to like some of the music that I did like, you know, like Luda and things like that. So it inspired me, like, okay, if they can do it, and you could really make it out here without, you know, the schooling and stuff, is like, let me give this a shot. Right. And then as I got older, I kind of fell in love with football, but, you know, it wasn't all that good, you feel me? Like, I was good enough, but it wasn't like, you know, I was a small dude, you feel me?
It wasn't like you were really excelling at it. Like,
yeah, you feel me? Like, I would really have to be
like,
dedicated.
You know, you could, right,
yeah,
exactly.
and I didn't really have that, like, it wasn't in me like that, like music was, because I was doing music at that time, too. And so, like, you know, getting older, when I had to start looking for jobs and stuff like that wasn't getting no place, you know, because I didn't have no education like that. I graduated high school, but if you ain't got nothing like that, you ain't gonna really, you know, succeed in a lot of things like that unless you got a plan or a dream.
Exactly.
And I was like, you know what? Since these jobs ain't trying to pay me, these little 9-to-5 jobs ain't trying to pay me, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm about to pursue my dreams and see where I could get. You feel me?
And speaking of that, I just really want to kind of, you know, wind back just a little bit. You know, what was life like in Pasadena for you?
Life in Pasadena was, when I was a kid, dope. I had a cool little childhood.
No doubt.
I can't lie, like, it was dope. I had dope friends. I went to Allendale Elementary School. It was dope.
Okay, yeah.
When I got into, you know, growing up, I went to Wilson.
Okay.
Wilson Middle School, yeah.
Shout out the Lions.
7th and 8th. Went over there. Well, let me resort. I went to Longfellow, too. Kindergarten first, so I had to throw that in there. So then when I went to Wilson Middle School, that's when I kind of started not so being myself anymore. I was kind of, you know, learning things, you know, fashion and things like that.
I mean, you were stepping in, you were into a teenage adolescent hood, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel me? So then I started, you know, learning and kind of, you know, falling into, you know, different crowds and stuff. And then when I got into high school, that's when it was really like, okay, I moved over on Sacramento Street out here in Pasadena. So over there where Summit is, right over there. So I kind of fell into, you know, that blood shit. I wasn't a blood, but I was running with them. Right. So I kind of fell into that. We'll go out and do shit, catch phase, whatever, little shit like that. And then, you know, after I graduated high school, is like kind of when I started finding myself, what I wanted to do. You know, went to PCC for a little bit, didn't like that. Still kept the music thing in mind. Right. And I was just like, you know, to this day, like, giving it a hard push. Right. That's a little bit about me, bro. No like doubt. Pasadena been good to me. You know, I learned what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, who to be with, who to not kick it with. Right. You know,
real talk. I could say the same for me.
Yeah,
like,
you know, I could, if I want to keep to myself, Pasadena protect me. You know,
no doubt. And so you went to what high school?
I went to PHS.
Okay,
went to PHS with them Bulldogs. You feel me?
You feel me?
You know, I know it's a lot of, you know, stangs out there. You know, I can't hate on them. Can't hate,
no doubt.
But yes, you know, Bulldog over here all day. That's where I was at.
Okay.
So
all 4 years.
All 4 years, man. Cool years. Can't lie. Good people. Went by fast as hell.
Right.
You know, rapping then too. You know, kind of kept to myself too.
No doubt.
But yeah, shout out to all the class of 07, you know.
No doubt. Oh man,
damn, that's
I'm
a long
y'all, man. I was looking up to y'all, like, you know what I mean? Low key.
Oh, everything, man.
But yeah, man, you know, Pasadena is a beautiful place, man.
It is.
You
it
know,
is.
and it's really, you know, it's where you want to live if you in LA. You know what I mean?
I'll have to say Pasadena got a little bit of everything here, man. You could go to the rich neighborhoods. You know, you got the hood. You know, you got good food spots and stuff.
Right, exactly.
You know, you could really learn things out here. Like PCC is a good school too. Like Pasadena's good, man.
Yeah, it's got us on everything.
Yeah, it got a little bit of everything, man. Can't lie.
So yeah, man, you know, and I definitely think it shapes a lot of great artists. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody knows it's a talented city out here, man, and it's very easy to credit other cities to that too. You know what I mean?
Everything.
But you know, Pasadena in particular, it's just got too much to just not be noticed, man.
And it's a lot of, you know, a lot of good things out here, a lot of creative people, man, that really need to shine, you know.
Right.
It's a lot of diamond in the roughs out here.
Exactly.
You know? I don't really hear too many people talk about Pasadena, but you are going to hear that shit now.
Yeah, thank you.
Like that's for real.
So let me ask you, man, you know, what have been like, you know, challenges and rewards, you know what I mean, that you faced, you know what I mean, through this? I mean, I know it's been the job, I know it's been, you know, losing people, but like, you know, just trying to maintain that, you know, love for the music and then, you know, surviving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I have to say some challenges is like, you know, you really got to put the time into it, and then, you know, it don't pay bills, so it's like, yeah, you really got to put the time into it, and so it's like the people around you, where it could be family, like they start to not really believe in it like you do, you know, your own mom, your dad, whoever. If the bills ain't being paid, it's just a dream. You feel me? So that was a challenge in itself. Like still to this day, you know, I got family members that I don't mess with because they don't believe in my dream, and I believe in this hard.
Right.
So that's a challenge in itself right there. And then it's like, you know, always having this potential in your mind and nobody else sees it. Like, that's a challenge right there, man, bro.
That's what I be struggling with, man.
Yeah, it's like you got this in you.
You know it. You see it in yourself. You recognize your potential. You realize your worth, and then you can't get there because of what?
Man,
you know, because it ain't like you lazy. It ain't like you ain't willing to put in the work. But why are you so prohibited?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
like another thing was like, you know, money and having the resources, because, you know, a lot of things does involve money. So that was a big challenge for me. Like, I had to make sure my rent is paid, make sure, you know, my mom is good. And so, like, that takes a lot of time, and that also puts stress on you when you know you ain't really got the funds to put on the table. You know, that's going to be on your mind. That's going to take away from your dream, your ideas to writing, things like that. So that's a challenge in itself.
Exactly.
So, yeah, like, as I'm, you know, started growing up, you know, and really doing this, the rewards that I've seen is that, you know, people tell me like, yo, like your music is dope. Like, really pursue your dreams. You have random people telling you this, and then, you know, as you start to pursue your dreams, people start your resources start to like come to you a little bit. The things that you wish you had, it starts to slowly come to you. Like the universe is crazy. You know, I started chasing my dreams, trying to wish I had, you know, had a cameraman. Put a song out on SoundCloud, got a cameraman. You know, it is some challenges and some rewards to doing what you want to do. You know, and then at this time it's starting to roll. You know,
no doubt.
So
I mean, sacrifices have definitely been made. You know, what I'm saying?
On everything.
I mean, it's just, you know, you see a lot of people. You know, and you hear other cats on other shows talk about it, where you know, people look just to go instant famous by, you know, viral videos and things like that. But, you know, to create longevity, you know what I mean, to really make a difference, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pay your dues, man. It's
everything.
You know, and here's the thing. It's good that you do it independent, you know what I mean? Because, you know, a lot of cats, they just don't want to put in them 10,000 hours, man.
Nah, they
You know what I'm saying? So they're willing to, you know, sacrifice the better part of them.
And then, like, see, if you ain't trying to put those hours in, that ain't your dream.
Thank you. So
that ain't your dream.
So get out the way. Like that's why cats don't respect niggas in the game. It ain't even like it's hate. It's like you getting money, okay, you get money, so what? Like, like whether you get money or not, it's like, nigga, why is you where a cat can really excel? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel me?
And so,
and then too, like with this, man, I have so many, like, I have a vision, like I want to put so many of my homies on, but they gonna work for this though. This ain't no free ride. They gonna have their own lane where they can make money. You feel me? Because like, for instance, what if my music shit die off? You feel me? And I got my mans in his lane doing his shit. Like he doing filming or whatever. You know, I could get into his lane. So you know, I'm gonna extend my fishing rod once I get on there. Everybody gonna learn how to fish, and we all gonna be able to eat. You feel me? Like that's my image and my dream. I ain't gonna give no handouts, but we gonna be on.
Man, man, you know what, Fletch? You so like prolific, man. Like you answered a lot of questions I was gonna ask, like straight up. You know, I was gonna ask you, like, you know, what your plan was to accomplish, you know, through your music and whatnot. You know what I mean? But you answered it.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean.
On top of this, like, there is some things I want to learn. And see, when I take over the music thing, I have another plan that I'm gonna take over. So it's gonna be in the works. Like, watch. I got some plans, man. I got some plans. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
That's
man.
good. That's good. All you gotta do, man, keep executing that plan.
We coming for Harvard next.
Thank you.
We coming for Harvard,
no doubt. You know, and you gotta dream big and believe it, man. Some people don't know, you know, that the world is a big place, and that's coming from someone who ain't been out of California much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just know that this ain't it.
Hell nah, man. It's so much, bro.
Right.
It's so much to this, and I feel as though, like, only your dreams, and if you really try to chase your dreams, man, that could take you so far, bro. Well, I won't say only your dreams, but, man, I feel like your dreams could take you beyond anything else, man. Like, for real. Like, and if anybody trying to knock your dreams, too, like, man, fuck them. Like, they don't know what they talking about.
Man, 100.
That's like low-key what I had to go with my family. Like, no disrespect to my family, but my dreams are solid.
Right.
I'm
you know what?
this.
And you know what? You got it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, you got to be that for you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one thing I learned being a foster kid was, like, I had to care about me enough to pursue my stuff.
Yes.
Like, you know, you're going to pass up your whole life, you know, worrying about other people's problems.
Yeah.
And they may be your family, but it's like, yo, like, I got dreams. I got a place to be.
Exactly. How fast are these years flying?
Man, quick, man. Look, we already in March, man. 2017.
I ain't playing no more, man.
You know, I looked up, I was 27. You know what I mean? I was just like, hold on. What you mean it ain't about me no more?
There you go. Yeah,
you know what
like,
I mean?
Niggas get married and stuff. Like, nah, man. Time is now.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna take over, bro.
Real talk. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, man, Aaron Fletch, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one more.
100.
There you go.
Thank you. Hey, man, go ahead and just, you know, tell your people where they could check you out at. You know what I mean?
You could check me on Facebook. Facebook is Aaron Fletcher, ARON Fletcher. Also Twitter, Aaron Fletcher, ARON_ Fletcher, FLETCHER. Instagram, same thing. YouTube, same thing. Aaron Fletcher. Just SoundCloud too, same thing. Right. Aaron Fletcher.
Now tell them why you chose your name, Aaron Fletcher.
Because I'm the same person on stage, off stage, everywhere I go. I'm the same damn nigga that you gonna see when I play basketball. I'm the same nigga.
Like, everything.
When I rap, it's the same nigga.
Hey, man. I know this to be true, man.
It's the same nigga, bro. It's no fun in this. So yeah, that's why I go with Aaron Fletcher. So please, y'all, like, just check it out. I really appreciate, y'all listening, Bing, too, man.
Yeah, you already know, man. Look, man, we got the interview on you now. We following you. We gonna make sure that, whenever you drop something, we gonna plug it in. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Shout out Alex Franco too, man. Alex Franco on Instagram. Alex, Franco, FRANCO. Yeah, man. Legendary work right there, man. He a good dude. Check him out, man. Hey, and he a model too. Yeah, there you go.
No doubt, man. We gotta check out that feed. You know what I mean? But yo, man, you want to give any more shout outs?
Shout out to Bing, man. Shout out to the whole WilsonBlock. Shout out to every Pasadena, man. Shout out to Yeah, 626.
Man, you already know. Thank you. All right, man. So go ahead and take us out with the last track, man.
So the last track, I want to, kind of switch it up a little bit, give y'all something different.
Yeah.
It's called Conscious, So check it out. Yeah, it's my conscience speaking to me. So yeah, there you go.
Man,
Bam, boom,
Pasadena,
bam.
You heard it here first on Wilson Block 100 Radio, where Pasadena music lives. It's been real with your boy Aaron Fletcher.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We out. Peace and love. 1 2 1 2. Hey, check him out, y'all. Hey, check him out, y'all. Yeah. Hey. Alright. When the sun goes down, the stars come out. Off of that loud. Give me a light. I'm in my zone right now. So gone right now. Thinking out loud. Hey, give me a light. Yeah.
Hey, wake up, nigga. Wake up, nigga. Look at this nigga. It's your conscience. Wake your ass up, boy. You know you got work to do. You know who you wanna be. Look at this nigga sleeping on the job.
Wake your ass up, boy. I remember wanting to be like these niggas. The player, the drug dealer, the true killer. Grew up and almost became all of them. A dog ass nigga like I'm rocking with the filter. Yeah, DPG taught me can't trust the bitches. Grew without a pop, so of course I had to listen. Out here for the bills, but I ain't fucking with the Clintons. And IDGAF got to mention. Rarely talk to my fam, just a few. Cause fam can't even be trusted, who knew? Still tripping off of old shit back in school. Kicking it with fake niggas just to look cool. They want you for your juice, man, I pity the fool. I be wildin' out on all of these hoes, just stay tuned. So many goals, got so many goals. You think I'm trying to prove a point to Lionel Cristiano? Mediocre, my nigga, that shit don't cut it. Need my cuts and carrots. Luxurious. Fuck Nickelodeon, I'm victorious.